Hopefully everybody's all hungover and after the Super Bowl. I know I was because I lost my box. I don't know how you guys did, but I had such good numbers too. At 7-7, I thought I was going to win, but unfortunately not. But you know what? Fortunately, you got to go back to work, and here we are today on a new day. A lot of good news came out over the weekend. We're going to talk a little bit about it, but I mean, we all know what's going on with Elon Musk. The guy just went out there. You know, it's funny he was saying he was making those drop little comments on Bitcoin, right? But we could see that for some of us that can't trade Bitcoin, there were a lot of other stocks that are moving. We're going to talk about RIOT. We're going to talk about Mara and a bunch of them. And also, there's something out there that I've noticed a pattern, and you haven't heard it yet. Okay. Remember I was telling you that there's always going to be a new, something new in the market that's going to make it move. If it's a new presidency, if it's somebody buying into Bitcoin, or if it's the Reddit guys, there's something out there that's been out there and you haven't heard it yet. You haven't people talking about it yet. And you're going to hear it here first. Like I told you, you heard it here first when we were talking about GameStop, because I noticed some very unusual trading activity going on. But I'm going to tell you one. I'm going to tell you the next biggest move that I see that's going on. That it's kind of weird. And you guys in the cyber group room, you guys have actually been seeing it. And I just kind of made a comment this morning about it. And I talked about it last week, but we're going to get to it. But before we do that, let's go back to the tape and let's just talk about what happened on Friday, because there were a couple of good moving stocks on Friday. I'm going to tell you a horror story that happened to me on Friday. So anyway, I did really well on a stock that went up. And if you notice, I had to run like the last 10 minutes. Apparently, the brokerage firm that I had an account with locked me out of my position. They let me buy it, but I couldn't sell it. So I had a huge winner in the position. It was up about $2. I ended up losing 50 cents on it. I lost the $2 plus an additional 50 cents on it because they locked me out. I've been on the phone with them, going off and screaming at them. You know what? I don't. You got listen. You guys got to be careful with these brokerage firms. They got these algorithms that kick in, and you guys know better, knowing trading, that sometimes they let you trade and sometimes they don't. You know, like they let you in a position and then you can't get out of it. And you got to be really careful. Obviously, the people that learn that with Robinhood, they could change the rules whenever they want, which obviously is completely wrong. But just make sure your voice is being heard, because I was livid on Friday. Livid. I had such a huge winner and ended up giving it back. John from YouTube, good morning. Good to see you. All right. So anyway, let's talk about a couple of stocks that we traded on Friday, because there were a couple of good movers out there. I want to start off with the OCGN trade. So this stock obviously has not stopped, okay? It was a great mover, not only for the last couple of days. It's been a day trade, but now it became a swing trade. Now, if you look over there on the long-term chart on the right, you can see right here that the stock, obviously, this was like a 25-cent stock. Could you believe it's $8 right now? Well, obviously, the news is obviously pretty good on it. Stock had it. This is the real deal, that this is not like a typical short squeeze with this stock. But because you could see it, the longer it trades at a specific price, the harder it is going to break it to go past that. Remember, when it goes up twice, goes up fast, comes down twice as hard. But when you have a consistency like that, the stock obviously held its weight right around that $2.50, $3 price range. You got a little bit of a Fausto flag right there, and then bam, the thing goes up right to about look at it, now it's at 860. So it was great on Friday, and it was great overnighter, and it was great today. So anyway, that was a good like I said, that was a pretty good day trade, and now it became a very good swing trade. A couple of stocks out here on my list. Let me just bring them up here and show you. That was good on Friday. The CLVS trade. All right. By the way, that stock, OCGN, is going back on the watch list, but I'm putting on the B list, not on the A list. This stock also was pretty good. Let me go back and change so you can see a little bit better here. The CLVS was awesome. $8 stock, had a nice move, early move, and then right around 10:30, it did its pop, went up to about 9:20, and then had a nice little close right around the middle of the day. And it kind of like died, but it was good in the after hours. But CLVS was also a pretty good moving stock. She looks pretty decent right now too. She's holding here pretty strong, so she could probably become a swing trade. and remember, that's how we become swing traders. Day tradings become into swing trading. All right. So that one looks pretty decent too. What else we got here? What else that we got that moved? Oh, we had the MVIS. That one also nice, good day trade stock. Not only has been good in a day trade, it's became a really good swing trade. You could see Microvision stock was at $7. And every day it just keeps going up, going up, going up, going up. Remember, that's how you learn how to swing trade. It's a pattern, that lead to it. But she had a really good move in the morning, but she's also been doing really good on a swing trade on that one. And then we had the VISL moved up really, really nicely. And that one's going back on my watch list, okay? So that one's going right back up here. So we got VISL. All right, that one's doing pretty good. All right, so obviously you guys know all about the new news. Tesla is buying that you could buy a Tesla on Bitcoin. And I'm telling you, it's just a matter of time. Let me tell you, be prepared for some regulation to come in, okay? Do you really think the U.S. government, the Canadian government, the European government are going to allow you to buy something on an electronic type of a currency where they can't regulate it, where they can't watch it? I would keep a close eye on that. Just a matter of time when everyone's going to start accepting Bitcoin, because it's untraceable. The money's untraceable. Nobody knows where it. They can't tax you on it. All right. They can't bill you on it. I mean, you probably can't even pay sales tax on it, right? I don't even know. But I would keep a very close eye on it. But he's above the curve, and it's just a matter of time. I think they might start looking into regulating it because, like I said, they want their piece, right? They want their piece. So I'll be really, really careful. But the stocks are reacting very, very well to them, and you could see some of the blockchain stocks like RIOT. When that news came out, the thing did awesome. Thing just popped out of nowhere. Now the stock you can see is at 28. It's hovering right at major resistance levels. Mara is also doing good. And remember, these are all swing trades that we talked about, here. And we saw consistency happening, since December. But there's a couple other ones out there too. So don't ever think it's always this two. There's BTBT's another one, and FTFT are also in the same business. They're also gapped up pretty big themselves. So those stocks are going to go on the watch list. All right, now a couple other stocks on my list. I want you to keep on. Look what the hell's going on Zoom. Zoom has been unbelievable. I forgot to mention that earlier, but Zoom. By the way, this is not the Zoom platform. And I hope people still don't think this is it. This ain't ZM. All right, this is not ZM. All right, the video conferencing platform. It's a different one. Actually, some people thought it was at one point, and the thing actually did take off. But stock's been doing really well, shockingly, and it's been great on not even a day trade, but on a swing trade. I want you to keep an eye on that. Another one that's moving pretty good this morning, that's gapped up, is NXTM. Cheap stock. It is a little bit of an algo stock. You got some big iceberg orders out there. You see 32,000 shares sitting at $1.70, 40,000 at $1.75. It's not really going anywhere. 13 million shares. This is a pretty good stock for somebody that actually is trading very, very small stocks, very, very inexpensive. You could trade a lot of shares of it. It's a good beginner stock to get your feet wet. TNXP is another one that's moving. It is a penny stock, which, I'm not always a fan of. But listen, if I can make money with it, I'm not looking at long term. But the stock also is gapped up pretty nice. Nice spread, 14 million shares. And what else that we got here? That. Okay. Now, let me tell you about the big secret that's going on here that I found a pattern going on right now. Okay. So, Chuck, you made 11 cents on OCGN. All right. Good for you. Nice. All right. What is going on with energy stocks? Okay. You don't hear too much about them, right? But look at the stock right here. Let me bring this one up here. Okay. CLNE. Okay. You're not hearing too much about it, but look at this. Look at this stock. This stock was $2.50. Okay. Read the name, Clean Energy Fuels. Does this have anything to do about the canceling of the Keystone Pipeline. Does this have anything to do about the Biden, administration trying to do the Green New Deal? All right. Remember, I told you this, by having a new administration, you're going to have you're going to have a whole new ideology of people on, what they want to do and what they don't want to do. So they want to do, they're really big, on the Green New Deal. And I'm seeing all these clean energy stocks are taking off. You're not hearing too much of it. Too much about it. I know, Michael, and it moved up big this morning because I know somebody just posted that. One of the analysts posted to a $25 target. This stock was $2.50. Okay, now there's a few other ones. REI. Look at the pattern. 50-cent stock. Okay, now was hitting almost a high of 240. Look at that long-term chart. What else we got? WPRT. Okay. Look at that chart right there. Look in November. It was a $2 stock. It went to 8. It's already at 13. Okay. It's gapped up. It's up 47%. TLCH, another one. Okay. All these, and I mean, it's down right now, but you could see it. This thing was like literally 50 cents, went up to $2. It's down a little bit. It's down 18%. But look at the pattern. All these energy stocks are moving. You're not hearing them talking about TV on the financial stations yet or whatever, but I believe that you're going to start hearing it, and when they do it, they're going to start popping. To me, this looks like another trend of when Bitcoin started taking off. This is going to be the trend of the Reddit stocks. The same pattern I'm seeing with the GameStop. This could be the next biggest move right here, and you just got to follow the money. Remember, just follow the money. Now, how do I know this? Listen, I'm not an analyst. I don't pretend to be. I don't have a crystal ball, okay? But when I look at my watch list, and one of the things I was always taught as a trader, if you see a pattern of certain stocks in a certain industry, and for some of you who've been here a long time with me, when we saw that, I saw that happen with solar stocks, and then Kramer started talking about them. I mean, like, you see a pattern, then all of a sudden, where there's smoke, like they say, there's fire. So let's keep an eye on these stocks. Now, it's Monday. People are hungover today because due to the Super Bowl. One of the big things I always look at the Super Bowl. I look on what stocks I could trade going into the morning. There are a couple of stocks that are doing pretty well. I know we've been swing trading Uber. And Uber obviously is testing all-time highs right here. So that we're doing as a swing trade. If Uber breaks out here, I mean, it's doing great. Listen, Uber's got, first thing I saw it was the commercials. I'm looking at what are they preaching, what are they pitching, whatever it is. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, but Uber's doing pretty well on our swing trade also. Regarding about some of the other long-term trades that we had, I'm still up in the air with TLRY. It's got a little bit of a Fausto flag right here. We know that they want to legalize pot all over the country, especially here in New York and New Jersey. They're holding pretty strong right here, the pot stocks. I'm still not giving up on them yet. But if I see these things start getting around the $24, $23 price range, I'm out. All right. So those are the big things I would look at. Let's the bundle of Obama clean energy. Maybe it can make some back. Ron, you got killed in the Obama. Well, listen, they're moving right now. So maybe he didn't really do a great job on the clean energy, pushed it at that agenda that much, but it really looks like they're doing it right now. So I would keep an eye on that, Ron. All right. All right, guys. So let's go. Dogecoin. Tina wants to know about Dogecoin. Listen, let's be careful at the open. What do we notice at the open when you're here? We notice that we have what's called a slingshot. So we see it every day. We wait the first 5 minutes. You'll see the stocks back off. We'll see how they open up. And then you can probably make that call right from there. All right, guys? Okay, listen. It's Monday. Be very careful. It's not always the greatest days. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are always the best days to trade. I know this is like the most popular day that people call in sick. I don't know how you could do that when you're working from home, but we might get some action going into this morning. Obviously, you can see what's going on with all the cryptocurrency stocks. So we'll work on that, and we'll keep an eye on these energy stocks. All right. Now, for everybody here, the list of stocks that we have. Remember, 80% of them not going to move. But we always find new ones that will pop up when the market opens up. So if you're watching us and you want to come and join our trading room, just click on the bottom, like us, friend us, get our alerts, do a $9 trial, and we'll get you in the trading room. And for all you cyber traders out there, like I said, you see something, you say something. And remember, don't look at us. It's you guys that have to make the call out. That way you train what to do. Just remember, just protect your losers. Your losers are the ones you got to be careful of. All right? Remember the 30-second rule, and remember the 3 strikes you're out rule. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. We'll see you back here at 2:30.